Hey, a quick disclaimer, this is like a short video essay about hate on the internet. If you don't care about any of that, you can just dislike this and move on. Alright, thanks.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside.
This is so stupid.
What does that
She's
mean?
so stupid. I can't believe this is on TV. And apparently she makes music now? Man, she's such a stupid, dumb person, and I hope she knows that, because if I haven't stated it enough, this is 100% bona fide stupid.
In November of 2021, YouTube removed the dislike counter. In a statement, Susan Wojcicki said the following: "We saw the dislike count harming parts of our ecosystem through dislike attacks as people actively worked to drive up the number of dislikes on a creator's video. These attacks often targeted smaller creators and those just getting started. We want every creator to feel they can express themselves without harassment." Oh, Susan, you sweet woman. Do you take us for fools? Sure, there may be some truth there, but counter argument, no. Take away the dislike counter, take away the dislike button, take away likes in general. People are always going to find a way to hate. But why is that? And is that even a bad thing? And what can we do about it? Hi, I'm David Achu. And on this episode of 60 Minutes, we're going to be exploring just that. I'm your host, David Achu. I just said that. Disclaimer, when you type this question into Google, the first search result is an article by Neek.net written by Nathia James Henry, and this is the author photo. I say that to say this may not be the most credible source, but this is what we're going with. It says, biologically speaking, being a hater makes people feel good. Strong emotional responses such as hate elicit the secretion of neurotransmitters in our brain. This phenomenon can almost be addicting to experience because it feels like a form of emotional release. It goes on to describe how other non-happy emotions such as sadness and fear, quote, low-key kill the vibe, while hate is sometimes invited and generally just not as stigmatized. This goes deeper into human psychology and how we reflect our own shortcomings onto other people, sometimes reflecting how we feel about ourselves onto other people and stuff like that. I'm not qualified to speak on any of that, so I'm not going to. But also, if you think about it, to express dislike and general disapproval is sometimes a necessary tool in society. This is gonna get a little pretentious, just let it go there for a second. How else are we supposed to judge bad works of creative art? Or how else are we supposed to object to generally accepted as wrong attitudes? If we weren't allowed to share brutally honest disdain when appropriate, how could we weed out things such as hate and discrimination from our social circles? Again, hate and disapproval, in the right circumstances, is a useful regulatory tool. However, most of the time, hate is just fun. You remember that time that a girl baked a cake so bad that it fueled the rage of millions of people online? I'm pretty sure the news got involved and a small business was destroyed in the process. Now, on paper, that sounds mean and cruel. Sure, we all agree, but if you were there in live reaction time when it was happening, you have to confess it was a little funny, because that's what hating allows us to do. It lets us do things that love never could, such as coming together by utterly and mercilessly destroying someone else. This is what an article by Science of the People said. I like it because it sounds more credible than that first thing. Many other people join hate groups because it fills their need for friendship and belonging. Some people find it easier to make connections by putting others down and seeing who agrees than to prove to people that they are interesting and valuable companions. I don't know, it's oddly comforting and unifying when someone says or does something so socially unacceptable, the entire internet in unison says, that one. Let's destroy that one. But even if you're watching this and lying to yourself that you don't do this because you are a good person, riddle me this, Batman. Which of these two sound more interesting? A video with 1 million likes or a video with 1 million dislikes? Huh? Come on, let's be real. We're all friends here. You're not better than me. Are you familiar with rage bait? Urban Dictionary defines it as a post on social media by a news organization designed expressly to outrage as many people as possible in order to generate interaction. Case in point, have you ever seen those recipe videos that make such obscene and atrocious food that were you to feed it to your dog, you would be tried with animal cruelty to the highest severity, so much so that PETA would personally arrange your execution by firing squad? Yeah, those. And you may be wondering, why would somebody ever purposefully make something like that? That's so stupid. Why would anyone do that? Bad Baby is worth 20 million US dollars. No one cares. If you are loved or if you are hated on the internet, at the end of the day, does that really matter? If the numbers are the same and the money is coming in, no one cares. Because what's the incentive of working hard to build a sincere and supportive community of people who really love what you do when you could simply, I don't know, laugh at a crying baby and then the entire internet will come to you? Controversy is a tool that by its nature breeds interest and retention, the two things that all social media algorithms care about. So if you think about it, enraging an audience is considered a valuable commodity. Anytime you watch something that either intentionally or unintentionally angers you, it is viewed as a good, a form of commerce in which your human emotions are being abused to add wealth to someone's pocket. I say all of that to say this: if I could get even a little bit of that sweet, sweet rage money into my wallet, that would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, so if you could dislike this video, thank you. Or if you're feeling really generous, go ahead and leave a hate comment. That would be nice of you. You could say you didn't like this video. You could say you don't like my face. You could complain about that hole over there and ask me what happened in that situation. I'll never tell. This is fun. I should do all my videos like this. It's 2 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. In conclusion, don't fall for rage bait. And be aware of how you hate people online, because remember, they are still people. And lastly, hating only matters if you do it with the ones you love. Hate responsibly, everybody. Have a good night. This isn't my house.